Yo, what's good guys? It's Masked Johnny. Welcome back to Anime No Mi, chapter 1179 of One Piece. Delivered almost hidden in the middle of the chaos, a piece of information that completely changes how we understand devil fruits. And more than that, it may finally explain how Marshall D. Teach is able to do something that should be impossible. Don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps out the channel. While everyone was focused on Imu's impact and the flashier scenes, there was a quiet detail that went unnoticed. Tony Chopper manages to reverse the giants affected by Domi Reversi, and shortly after, Summer's body appears rebuilding itself with a mechanical heart. And this isn't just aesthetics, design, or some random detail. This is a direct clue about how the world government's power system works. Because if you start from the idea that the heart is where will resides in the One Piece universe, and everything in the story points to that, then the heart also becomes the place where the devil fruit's demon is anchored. It's not just the body that matters, it's the center of will. That's where the power lives. And if that's true, replacing someone's heart with something mechanical isn't a medical modification. It's absolute control. Without an organic heart, there is no complete free will. Without will, there is no resistance. And without resistance, Domi Reversi doesn't even need to be used because that body already belongs to Imu. Summers can't be possessed because he's already been given over. The mechanical heart doesn't enhance him, it imprisons him. It's a perfect cage where no independent will can emerge. And once you understand that, you naturally start looking at the other side of the coin. If removing or replacing the heart removes autonomy, then multiplying hearts could mean multiplying power. And that's where Marshall D. Teach's name truly comes in. For years, the community has tried to understand how Marshall D. Teach managed to use two devil fruits at the same time, the Yami no Mi and the Gura no Mi, without dying. It was always treated as an anomaly, something special about his body, but there was never a solid foundation for it. Now, maybe there is. If the heart is the container of power, then multiple hearts mean multiple containers. It's not that he broke the rule, he expanded the structure the rule depends on. Two hearts, two fruits, and if there are three fruits. And before even talking about the third, we need to go back to the most mysterious scene involving Marshall D. Teach, the moment he takes the power of the Gura no Mi from Edward Newgate's body. That scene was always strange. He covers the body with a cloth, no one sees what happens, and when the cloth is removed, he already has the power. Eiichiro Oda clearly hid that on purpose. Now, with this new information about the heart, the scene starts to make sense in a much more physical and much darker way, because maybe he didn't absorb the fruit in the traditional sense. Maybe he went straight to the source. The heart may have still carried the power of the Gura no Mi for a few moments after death, and with the Yami no Mi's ability to pull everything into darkness, he could have extracted exactly that, not the fruit that would later reincarnate, but the original vessel of the power. That wouldn't work for just anyone. For it to work, you need space, a place where that power can go, and Marshall D. Teach has that space. And this is where the theory becomes truly unsettling, because the problem isn't how many powers he has. The real question is, how many people exist inside him? From very early on, the manga leaves hints that Marshall D. Teach's body is different. He doesn't sleep. Marco comments that his body is unusual. And back in Jaya, when Monkey D. Luffy and Roronoa Zoro meet him, they don't refer to him as he, they say they, and that was never corrected. Never explained, it just stayed there. Now add another little discussed detail. Marshall D. Teach had sisters, and Eiichiro Oda doesn't include family details without a reason. They always come back later. They always carry weight. When you connect all of this, an abnormal body, multiple wills, plural references, lack of sleep, a possibility starts to emerge. It sounds absurd until you realize it explains everything at once. Marshall D. Teach is not one person. He is more than one. The idea that he is a fusion, that multiple consciousnesses exist within the same body, explains the lack of sleep. While one is active, the others rest. It explains his resistance. Each part handles a different power. It explains the plural. Luffy wasn't wrong. He sensed multiple presences. And most importantly, it explains the devil fruits. Each one finds a different host within the same physical body. And this aligns perfectly with the character's symbolism. The Jolly Roger with 3 skulls, the 3 scars, the 3 weapons, everything revolves around 3, and it doesn't feel like a coincidence. If this is correct, then the Yami no Mi is tied to the primary consciousness, the one that planned everything. The Gura no Mi would belong to a second consciousness, and there is a third that hasn't fully appeared yet, which leads to the next logical step, the third devil fruit. Right now, Marshall D. Teach already possesses one of the most powerful Logia and one of the most powerful Paramecia in the world. What's missing is a Zoan, and not just any Zoan, a mythical Zoan, something that completes the set. And when you look at the symbolism Oda has built, 2 images stand out. Cerberus with 3 heads, or an octopus with 3 hearts. 3 heads, 3 wills, 3 centers of control. 3 hearts, 3 vessels, 3 powers. And this ties directly to the original name Oda once considered for the character. Everything D. Teach. Not dark, not strong, but everything. A character who doesn't want to be the strongest in one category. He wants to be all of them at once. Now go back to where this all started. Summer's mechanical heart. Emu understood the system and used it for control. She removes will and traps power. Marshall D. Teach understood the same system, but did the opposite. Instead of removing, he accumulated. Instead of limiting, he expanded. One creates servants without will. The other creates a monster with too many wills. And that completely transforms the meaning of the phrase that defines the character. A man's dream never dies. Because in Marshall D. Teach's case, it's not just one man dreaming, it's many, and none of them have given up yet. Appreciate you watching till the end. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and check out this video I picked just for you.